Hello everyone, it's Fizzy HD, and I said if my intro got like 20 likes, I'll make a tutorial on how to do what's in the video. It's this video right here, in case you didn't watch it. Today I'm going to be showing you how to do the lighting, background, textures, and explosion. Of course, I will keep a few things to myself, but so you're gonna open up Cinema 4D. I'm using R11 because I don't really like using R12. I get 1280 by 720. All frames. Save. Quicktime Movie. Now, what you want to do with Quicktime Movie? You get huge files sometimes. That's what I hate. So I'm gonna set this on desktop and name it tutorial. And what you want to do is click options. If you keep it as animation, it could range from anywhere to from 100, 200 megabytes to a gigabyte or two. So with MPEG 4, depending on the length of the video, it's like 10 megabytes max for me, anyways. So let's pick MPEG 4 video. Okay. Now, what you want to do now is let's set up our scene. So let's do this. I'm gonna make a plane, and then you want to make another plane. Oh, cube, sorry. Well, you know, I'm not gonna do that. That's just unprofessional. I'm just gonna copy and paste this one. Rotate it 90 degrees. Of course, you don't have to do this. I just rigged the scene like this. So now we're gonna click MoGraph, text object, alignment middle, so we're centered. I'm gonna name it Epic. And a good fonts. Oh man, good fonts. You gotta pick good fonts for this kind of stuff. So Xyrod. I think that's the one I used. Yep, I use Xyrod. Link for that will be in the description. I'll just put it Epic. This thing is like almost totally flat, so when it explodes it looks so cheesy. So what you want to do, let me just fix this. I'm gonna fix my camera. No, what you want to do, depth 50. That makes it thick. It's thick and manly. Oh yeah. Now we're gonna edit, copy, edit, paste this. And this is how you make an outline on your text too. So caps, go to the second one, fill the caps. Now what you're gonna do, drag this back. Ooh, I dragged it over, sorry. Use the blue arrow, drag it back. There you go. Now let's get around to making textures. Okay, let me set my layout to standard. This is our text. We want to add textures and make it look all good now. So this is what we're going to do. This is how to make shiny textures. Double click or click File, New Material. Now double click this, or right click and then click Edit. It's for you guys who don't know how to do this stuff. Okay, what color do we want this? We want this blue and shiny like we did last time. So get that blue. Go to Reflection tab. Check it. Texture. Fresnel. Type. Multiply, turn this down a little bit, turn this down a little bit. No, actually, I want it super shiny, so that up. And the specular, I'm just gonna turn up the height, just an incy bit. See how you got shinier? We're gonna drag and drop that onto our text. Make another material. Click the outline. Click reflection, same thing, Fresnel. Multiply. Turn the brightness down. Let's apply this to the outline. You can either drag and drop it in the scene, as you can see here, or you can click the object, right click the texture, and click apply. This is our texture. Wow, so bland. But see, it already does have reflector in this. Now we're going to make a texture for our floor. I'm just going to make a nice gray. The reason I'm doing so, you'll see, Now, we're gonna rig our light scene. We can try. Well, I use a light kit, but I'm just gonna use the area thing because I don't feel like going to my computer again. This is an area light, and what you want to do is rotate these with this tool. Rotate, rotate, rotate. Drag it back. Drag it over. You want to just make another one of those. Area light, where is it? Drag this back. Rotate. Wow, it's not even listening to me, but whatever. And then, oh, you can also change the colors of these, which is what I did. I made them a light, turn them blue. Clicking them, clicking color. Click this, click general, change the color. Drag it over there. Now let's look at our epic text. It's larger. See? Seems simple enough. Okay, now we're gonna make it look even better. Click this. Effect. Global illumination. This may take a while to render depending on your computer, okay? So don't get mad if it takes a while. See? Nice, right? Nice. Very nice. Indeed. I want to move this light. It's casting a shadow, so I'm going to move it over a little bit. The farther back you move your lights, the more the text will be illuminated. So I'm just going to drag this back. Drag this up. Turn down the intensity a little bit. Make these bigger. Now for this we're going to do a simple zoom. Before we do the explosion, we're going to do the camera animation. So hold down this. Move your mouse over. Camera. We got a camera now. Cameras. Scene camera. Camera. This is the camera that will be in our scene. So now we can. Now what we're going to do, click this button, the auto keyframe button. Now where do we want the camera to start? Make sure you are on frame 0 or this will not work properly and you will be angry. Now let's just go to frame 0. I want this to end around frame 60. So we're going to go frame 60. Now I'm going to click this and we're going to rotate around our text again. What I did is I used my mouse. I went over here. You see this button? This button right here. I used this rotate tool to do it. Alright. So now it created an animation for us automatically. And then I want it to come back to center, so I'm going to do this. Go to the end. Put it right there. Let's watch that. That's good. Now we want to explode our text. So we're going to click plugins. Throssy. In my explosion I used a lot of pieces, but for this, the more pieces that go everywhere, you know, pieces. So I'm just going to hit 5 break now. Now if your break doesn't work with MoGraph text, what you can do is click this text and then use extrude NURBS. Drag your text in. Then it'll make text, and then you can use Throssy on that. Okay. You can always edit it, do epic, change the font and stuff like that. But yeah, that's only if your Throssy doesn't work. Now as you can see, goes through the floor, sloppy. Not to mention I didn't do both text objects, so let's do that again. Make sure all text objects that you want to break are selected. So click this, hold down Control, click this. Plugins, Throssy. 5 pieces. Break. Now as you can see, it's going through our floor. They bounce off each other, but look, they're going through my floor, which isn't good. This is bad. So that's unrealistic. So we're gonna click this plane. This is the plane. Right click, MoGraph tags, rigid body. Click this. Right click, MoGraph tags, rigid body. Now it slides. You can always edit the attributes by clicking this. We can turn up the bounce a little bit, like super bounce. A lot of bounce. Turn up the bounce on this one too. But we're going to turn up the friction as well. So now, as you can see, our text explodes immediately. We're going to delay that by clicking the top one, hold down Shift, click the bottom one. Now you see this little dot? We're going to disable, untick enable, hold down Control, click enable. Now go to where you want it to explode. I want it to explode it right here. So where you want to explode, click the enable check button, then hold down Control, click this. Now watch. There you go. There will be a separate tutorial on how to do the flares and such. This is how you did the explosion and the lighting, the global illumination. So let's just render that real quick. It looks really nice. Of course, you could do this with no background. You don't have to have a plane to make an explosion. Yeah, you don't have to have a plane. But if you do use a plane, it's important to use rigid body. As you can see, this doesn't look as good. So no, I'm just gonna go in and I'm gonna do the light kit. I will provide the link for the light kit. I rigged the light kit myself, so called the Epic Sauce. This is my light kit. These are not seen when you render them, so don't worry about it. I'm going to drag this over, drag this up, scoot this one over a little bit. It's important that you use global illumination or these won't work at all. Now we're going to go in and render. Whoa, that does look epic. Also, you can stop this render by clicking something, this file. You can stop the render. Check this out. Look at that lighting. Let's look at this. Alright guys, this has been Fizzy HD. Signing out. Peace. Yeah.